Hi everyone, so today we're going to be making a quick and easy Christmas card using the sentiment from the Little Elves set and the little reindeer from the Woodland Kisses set. I'm going to stamp the reindeer using some Memento Tuxedo black ink onto some Nina Solar White cardstock. And I'm going to be colouring them in using my Spectrum Noir Essentials kit. So I'm colouring in the face using the lighter colour, which is the 088, and you'll see the pencil numbers listed below. As you can see here, I'm not applying a hell of a lot of colour at all. I'm just going around the outsides where I think the darker areas will be. Sorry if you can't quite see here because my hands are in the way. So I'm then going to take my Spectrum Noir blending solution, and I've got this stored into an airtight little pot soaked into some makeup wipes, and I'm using my paper blending stump. And the reason I didn't apply a whole lot of colour is because I'm pulling the colour out so it gets lighter. So where I originally applied the pencil around the outside, it's darker there. So instead of using multiple colours to make different variations of shading, I'm just dragging the colour out. And this is what I love about these pencils. It makes it so much easier for colouring and giving a lot of dimension to your colourings. And again, I'm using the lighter pencil here, and I only went around the outside of the face and in the ear, and I'm just blending it. And then I'm using the 009 to create a little red cheek, well, peachy cheek, sorry. Unfortunately you can't quite see that here. And then I'm using the grey, just a very small amount, just to ground the little deer so he doesn't look like he's floating on the card. So I'm then taking the Happy Christmas sentiment from the Little Elves stamp set, and I'm just stamping that again using my Memento Tuxedo black ink. I'm now using this Latraset fine liner pen to darken up the eyes, and a white Signo Uniball pen to add dots to his back and a dot on the eye. I'm then taking a folded card base, and this is all going to be, I'm just eyeballing this with cutting it. There's no measurements. I'm just trimming down the sides. I was originally going to have it so it fit on the card with a nice white outline. And then I decided to cut some more off, a big chunk, and do it so that the card is, the deer is to one side. And then I'm taking this pattern paper by Kanban. It's just something I had in my stash, and I thought it would be nice to add a little bit of colour on the side. So I'm just using my finger now to mark where I need to cut, and unfortunately that didn't work very well because I did cut a little bit small. So I'm just taking another little bit off of that piece, and then I'm going to glue this down using a wet glue. I mainly use wet glues because I always need the time to move it around because I'm not very good at lining things up. And then I'm going to glue the little red pattern paper strip down as well using the same tacky glue. And then I felt like it was still missing something, so I grabbed some gold mirror board and I cut that down a lot thinner. And again, I'm going to be using my thumb to mark where I needed to cut, and I just cut that with scissors. And I'm using the Zig two-way glue pen to glue that down as well. And then you can see at the bottom that the card is slightly bigger than the other areas, so I'm just going to cut that down as well to make it blend a bit better. So I've then took my chameleon red pen and I'm colouring in these pearls because I don't have any red ones, so I'm just colouring these in. And then you're going to need to leave them to dry for a little while. And then I'm taking my glossy accents and I'm going to use that to hold down these little red pearls now, because I find the glue on the back of these are not very great, so if you use glossy accents, you know it's going to hold well. So this is the finished card, and you can see in the pictures the detailing of the colouring, and I thought these would be perfect to make in bulk because you can do all the colouring at the same time. Well, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe, and don't forget you can also follow me now on Instagram. Thank you. Bye.